doing, fellas?
Another
Doing
day.
good?
Good. Welcome to show 16.
Holy shit.
It's happening.
That's crazy.
It's happening fast. And
For sure.
really, dude, we'll be at 20 before the end of the month is over.
We're at 16.
Yeah.
3.5 months of putting them out every week.
So,
Will be.
I got a couple. I'm going to have 2 stacked away here.
I was going to say, we have
I got a couple that are going to be
Okay.
in the books, so I'll be able to.
show 14 comes out this week, right? And
Yeah.
then 15,
Yeah.
15 I wasn't here for.
15's going to be on a separate day. We're going to do that on a different release day. So it won't. It'll be a side.
Yeah.
The beyond.
The other side.
The other side.
Well, that's exactly what it should be called.
That's what we did. We just called it Long Bus Shorts Thoughts from Beyond. So yeah, it was whatever. We were going to stick it on a side note,
Steve?
and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But so yeah, we got Rodney had just called me back. We're going to do that interview.
Yeah.
We got Steve and Johnny coming in here on Sunday also.
Steve and John?
Yeah, it's Elevated Heights and,
Okay.
and Hematoma and A&N Enterprise. You got
It's Albert,
Church.
Albert
Yeah.
and Johnny.
Yeah.
Not Steve and John.
Did I say Steve? It's
Yeah.
because I'm looking at you.
That's all right.
He wanted to hear
This
you
is my
repeat
second
yourself.
glass. We're already 2 minutes in. It's my second glass. So.
Yeah. Record timing.
Good
Yeah.
times. Good times.
We're starting strong today. But so like, share, subscribe, all the dumb things I hate to say up front. So we don't really have a whiskey sponsor, really. Jay had hooked us up once. Between Steve and I, we pretty much buy all the whiskey, but I hit up Buffalo Trace and was like, hey, we drink a whole bunch of your Travelers, and showed him a picture of the closet. Was like, hey, bro, we don't have any swag yet. They said it's only like 3-4 months old. We don't have any swag yet, but we will get back to you with something. So we're going to start repping Travelers. They're going to be the unofficial until their official sponsor, and we're gonna rep their stuff and continue drinking it until they send us a case or a bunch of banners.
Impression. Go ahead, hold the bottle up again, Matt. There we go. Look at that.
Who's in charge of marketing?
Well, it's Buffalo Trace, and then
I
it's
know.
Chris Stapleton. It's his little.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he went and
Yep.
picked the barrel or whatever the flavor that they're producing. So, but look, you can buy it for $40 at Casey's, dude,
Smooth.
and it's great.
No,
This is what we've been drinking for the last, except for
2-3
Jay's
months.
episode, for months since it came out. Rob was like, I seen it at Casey's, and I'm like, well, let's try it. $40 a bottle is great, and now there's a dozen of them sitting in the closet.
And not one of us are luscious. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We
Who's
just-
not? I
we just-
kinda-
Steve might.
Steve wants to
Steve,
just-
well,
I
hold on,
I like to get after it
Steve said, count me out of that.
Steve definitely gets after it a little bit.
for sure.
But that's all right. This is like my one day, and then if we tailgate sports. Otherwise, I pretty much
Yeah, but you guys all still have younger kids at home. My kids are grown. Fuck else am I gonna do?
I'm never gonna have that tight. I mean, I still got 18,
Yeah, bro.
17.
Yeah, you're screwed for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about screwed.
It's not screwed. I'm just
Yeah.
messing with you.
No, it's definitely gonna slow things down a little bit, but we're good. We're gonna tailgate the games, and
Right.
never been a huge drinker.
So your son is 1. You're how old? 42.
Yep.
God damn, you'll be almost 60 when that kid graduates.
Yep.
Ain't that a bit?
It is. It's
How you really feel, Steve?
Well,
no, it's all right. I will be almost 60.
Perspective.
And to be
Yeah.
honest though, but I'm
you're gonna be the. You're gonna
if
be
I
the
have
old,
it my way, I got enough.
you'll be the old dad.
I'm gonna try to buy the other part of the land that we're sitting next to, and I want to be able to drop 3 little container homes or something there for 4 little container homes, something for the kids. That they don't ever really
You can be the
got
ghetto,
to leave.
You can be the ghetto boosie.
Is that what-
Yeah, like
The cul-de-sac?
the stick. The country boosie, because didn't he
Yeah, he
He
did
built,
that.
like-
Yep.
You start
Your house
building
is
a
on his
little
land for
yeah.
his
He
kids.
built his own neighborhood.
That's what's up. I like that. I
Yeah.
mean, it's you
Yeah,
got the money,
and
man.
a
Take care of
cul-de-sac
people.
circle.
Look, I'm not trying to live in the house with my grown ass kids. But I could live next door to them, make your own mess, clean your own, buy your own groceries.
Pay your own rent.
Yeah, we'll come hang out with you.
Before they start popping out them big kids themselves.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be that. You've seen the videos on, the TikTok and stuff where the parents go to the kid's house for the first time and then they just like kick their shoes off and like
Go to the fridge.
laundry over.
Leave the fridge open.
Leave the lights on.
Yeah.
Just start eating out the fridge, leaving the wrappers everywhere.
That'll probably be me. I will probably do some of that.
I can't wait. Well, I guess both the boys have their own place. I can't go fuck that up because it's already probably fucked up. Right?
Right. That's funny. Yeah, we didn't really come up with an official sponsor today, so we're just gonna rock this one for fun.
Right on.
Which whatever. That's what we came for. That's exactly what we came for.
So what we got on the table, man?
So I kind of wanted to talk about. I mean, we all obviously deal with stress. We all have our own anxieties and work and all these things. You don't have to worry about it so much, but the other ones of us here do. Not bringing that home to the kids. The kids don't know you got deadlines. They don't know that the mortgage is due in a week and you're a couple hundred short. They don't know none of that. So they're just looking at you being an asshole like, what'd I do?
Yeah.
And I'm not, I am guilty of this.
You beat your kids because you laid on a fucking pavement.
Well, see, I've never.
No, I don't.
But there are those people, man. I mean, look at these Husker fans.
Damn.
I hope your ass chokes, brother.
No, but for real, it's. I don't know, man. Them kids don't know that you're going through these things, and why you're staring at your phone, and why you're like, instead of trying to play catch, go play the video game. And I'm not any better. I have done this. Like, I have sent them to the video games. I have lost myself in my phone trying to get out of my own head. Like, these are all kind of things that I feel like I may be fucking up on. And let's hear what y'all are working with, to maybe get out of that. Or do you have a routine when you're coming home to shut yourself the fuck up and just go in
alcohol. Substances. This shit to shut it up. You just gotta figure it out.
Steve's trying to just shut it out.
Well, I mean, obviously the alcohol and substances aren't going to work well for everybody.
Just most, like 90% of the population.
I know you have a lot of people disagree with you on that one.
I'm just messing with you.
No,
I got a bottle in the car for the way home.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I don't.
You guys don't have a car refrigerator?
All right.
We got a friend of ours that we knew back in the day. We haven't seen. I haven't seen him in years, but he would roll around with a cooler in his trunk at all times.
Probably a reason you ain't seen him in a few years.
No.
Probably
Oh,
a year.
You guys know what I'm talking about? The weasel.
Oh, I was thinking that, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't positive.
Yeah. I mean, great guy,
Yeah.
but like
He was a bit of a drinker.
a bit. Probably
Fool,
all.
the cool
But
fool.
who the fuck am I to say anything about it?
Yeah. You are pretty well functioning, though.
Functioning alcoholic.
Yeah, for the drinking you do, you are pretty well functioning.
Well, I don't
Show up
have
at work
Well,
every day. Got a
practice,
couple
A lot of
different
practice.
works.
Well, I got years of practice.
They are, they know he's going to show up at the bar at 8:00.
Right.
You know what that is? That's just old school, right? Because you get these new kids, they can't go out and drink all night and still show up the next morning. They call in sick any chance they get.
Yeah.
I hate it, but I'll go in there slumped, hungover, like, you know what I mean?
In pain, yeah.
Man,
No, it is. They are different. They are built different than we were.
but your productivity definitely,
Suffers.
yes.
You
so.
spend a little time standing back in the car wash.
I try not to
Like
fall
3
asleep at my
hours.
desk. Yeah.
Nice. So do we have any good things for shutting your head off before you're getting in the house, so you're not taking it out on the kids, but not unintentionally like?
I got one friend, and I hate to talk about drinking and condoning and all that shit. I mean, we all partake in our things, but I had one guy who told me this 20-something years ago. Before he ever went home, he stopped at the bar and he didn't have 2 drinks, 3 drinks. He stopped to have 1 beer, just to unwind, to get himself together before he went home to the kids. Just to let your mind switch over, because you're constantly on the grind, you're constantly on the hustle, and you shouldn't necessarily, you should not bring that home to your kids. It always gave him a chance just to unwind before he stepped foot in his door. And he lived by that, and he still lives by that. Even though his kids are grown now, but he still stops at the bar when he gets done with his workday. He has 1 beer and goes home. We'll see him at the bar a couple hours later,
Yeah.
but he always
But he
stops.
He
takes
goes
care of his
home, he
family
gets the
stuff.
kids to bed, and
Dinner
then he
or
goes
whatever.
out and does his thing.
Yep.
Which is all right, as long as there's
And-
somebody home with the kids, obviously.
Right.
You're not just putting the 6-year-old to bed and being like, "Good night, buddy." you know.
See you in the morning.
Yeah.
Don't wake up.
Here's some headphones.
But they're Beats by Dre.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that stopping to have a drink could be an option, but like
I'm not saying that.
that's not obviously
You can stop and have a soda.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. Just
Give yourself.
that guy takes that 15, 20 minutes to decompress before he goes home.
Yeah.
And spends the rest of the night with the kids.
Kind of makes sense.
And I think that also depends on kind of, how your brain reacts to alcohol and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Right.
'Cause
Yeah, you don't want to go
some
home.
people, I mean, I might be talking like about myself, but like I have 1 drink, I'll get home 10 minutes later, start cooking dinner and trying to go buy shots at Come and Go or something. You know what I mean?
He's
That's the
having
shitty part.
He went from his 1 drink to his 6th
Yeah,
drink.
and now it's an hour and a half later. I mean, so
Well,
it's all
but-
relative, but like
but-
those people with that discipline, I completely see it out of
Right.
what you said.
Right.
Yeah. I missed your joke.
Sorry.
But we're glad you have found that. It has made a difference here. Even I mean, just
made a
when you're
difference in
talking,
everything.
it's been
No, it's
Feeling good?
crisp.
California sober?
better than I've felt in years, honestly.
Liz
and that's just shows you how much I was drinking, honestly. I mean,
No, it's been
It
two,
was a
2
wild
3
ride.
solid years
Yeah.
of a bottle a day. I mean, let's be real, bro.
wow.
This is the first time I've seen a line on dude's beard in 2 years.
Oh, you got all trimmed up today.
Yeah,
huh?
man.
No, that was yesterday.
He lost a couple pounds and he's getting shaved up, and yeah, man,
Good for you.
it is great.
But I know, like Steve's saying, I know plenty of people that have or in the part of their life done the same thing, and they have no issues. So I just go back to if you can handle that, I think that's completely legitimate. As much
Yeah.
age as that is.
Even having the commute, right? So when you work 5 minutes from work, it doesn't really give you a chance to
Right.
decompress, right? And you got to know this. I mean, you got an hour drive before you go home. You can, like you said before, you drown out your thoughts by blaring music, whatever you do. But that commute also helps in just that little bit of time to again decompress,
Yeah.
right?
And see, there is days that the commute is good, and there's days that the commute is bad. Because
Sure.
there is days that if you're in your feelings or angry at yourself or something,
Fuck your feelings.
yeah, but it sandbags all the
Wait.
way home, and then you're
But you also have that time to mentally turn it around before you get home. Like Steve's saying, if you're 5 or 10 minutes from work, it's sometimes pretty hard to turn it around. But
Oh,
like
for
half
sure.
hour, 45 minutes, it'd be easier for me, I guess.
Yeah.
But like it ain't gonna happen every time, like you're saying.
I have more recently found a spot where
Yep.
I realized that hey, this is getting worse. Like time to change the music to talk radio or something. I have been probably watching our things a little too much, and
Spending too much time
you know,
working at home.
but it gets me out of
It's
it gets
critiquing
me
it.
out of my head, and I'm looking at our videos and I'm critiquing it, and I'm laughing at it too. I mean,
Right, but are you working from home?
not at all.
No,
No,
you don't.
not
you
at
don't
all.
just work.
Move.
Not a thing. I might do some Facebook messaging or something like that to, try to get something set up, but I'm not actually sitting down on the computer at home. The other day I did for a few minutes just to find a couple noises and stuff that we wanted to add to the soundboard, but I try not to do more than 10 or 15 minutes at home. My biggest thing is I get home, and if I take 10 minutes to sit down and relax, try to calm down a little bit, I am stuck. the kids, hey, let's go play catch or something, and then the rest of the day I'm stuck on the couch. So I almost have to, as soon as I get home, let's go play that catch, let's go on a walk. Let's do whatever it is we're gonna do to get out of the house. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I'm
Dun, dun, dun,
yep,
dun.
and I feel like a dick, and then spend the rest of the night like,
Well,
man.
but that's another good way to decompress. Grab a baseball glove, grab a ball, and just go outside with the kid, right?
But you have to be in the mental position when you come home to be like, yes, let's go do this, or the mind state to go do that, and not
But
let
you-
yourself become that asshole that grabs at your phone. And
You need to be able to train yourself to do that, though, right? I mean, you gotta be able to turn it on and off.
because I mean that
And I'm not saying I was
No.
good at. I'm not saying I was ever good at not bringing work home. I worked most of my kids' life. I worked 10, 12-hour days, and hard for me to turn off. I'm not saying I did the stuff that people do to decompress. Now, hindsight, now that my kids are older and it's just me, it's easier for me to say it than do it. You're right.
100%.
So,
Yeah, like anything.
but I hope you guys, you guys all have younger kids, except for you, Danny. Well, you got
you
younger
still
kids
got-
than I do. I hope you guys get that time.
I don't know. For me, I see my biggest struggle was when I did construction. I was always angry. Working 10 hours days.
roofing.
Say we ain't gonna do that shit there, brother. You know what I'm saying? But
Sounds
yeah,
fun.
I was just grumpy, because we work these long days, and saying something goes wrong, and then we working in the elements, so I couldn't.
Being up there, the roofing is hot.
No, but you want to keep on the bullshit.
I'm joking.
But check it out. But I guess instead of doing it the right way and decompress after work, I was decompressing, I guess, at work because we were getting drunk. All the jobs. We talking about construction. That's dangerous.
Oh yeah, running nailers,
You know what I'm
climbing
saying?
ladders, all that.
But that was the only time, like the times that I did do it was the only way I could go home and I guess not be angry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm in a different field, I'm
Not
excited actually. Hey dog, what's up, man? But I'm excited.
Maybe
I'm
y'all should
excited to
arm
come
wrestle.
home. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna keep doing
I seen this video the other day of two guys arm wrestling. This guy broke his arm.
Ooh,
He broke the other guy's arm. I was like,
I feel like Rich might tear your arm out.
oh, well, I'm just as out of shape as I've ever been. in my
Yeah,
life.
that's what I'm saying. and
Yeah,
Rich
yeah.
goes to the gym every day,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm not
Oh,
saying I wouldn't lose my
Yeah,
arm
his
either,
right arm gets a lot of use.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, beat that meat. Fuck y'all. Anyways, but yeah, no. So that's me. Now I go home and I guess I'm in better spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like I look forward to go home because I know my kid, she's there waiting. You know what I'm saying? So and it's like just her excitement of seeing me just lifts me up. You know what I'm saying? So I really just the decompressing now is just another work day over. Go
Well-
home and just really go to the gym, relax.
now that I'm not in the truck so much and like angry with life because I'm never home and like
Yeah, you
hours
was gone
of
a lot.
driving, like having this and like being able to kind of do my own schedule and driving for myself now, hauling a little bit of cars
Yeah.
and stuff, it has made things better.
It
for
almost makes
my
those drives now that you're waiting kind of a little bit,
Well, I don't like what I'm going to be angry at. Like
yeah. It's almost like you look forward to doing it because you're not as gone as much.
It has changed things, so I'm not in that struggle so much. I'm not going home and been in the tow truck with no AC all day.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
I
because there's a
wasn't
lot
trying
of
to do
triggers at
nothing.
work.
wasn't trying to do nothing.
Right.
I mean, rarely the semis I drove had AC working.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It was. So it's you're 110 degrees in the truck and it sucks and you go home and you're miserable and I was a dick. Glad I'm not doing that now. I drive my own truck. I got AC. That motherfucker works all the
good.
time.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, bro, the AC in that F-350, I put in the no, they got the heater core. You
Oh,
put put a deal in there, a hose in there, and like a ball valve, and shut it off so it ain't running through the heater core, bro. It gets cold in there, man. So get the frost blowing out the vents.
Yeah.
So, but
You look forward now to driving that little bit of time because you can make your own schedule. So
Well,
it's not stressed out.
got lucky with some of the GameStop stuff and stuff like that, and made a few bucks, and was able to put myself into a little bit of a position where I could, kind of do my own thing. But it has.
I want to be rich like you.
I don't know. I'm in no way rich, brother. I'm in no way rich. I got a bunch of old vehicles and older house. Yeah. So it's, I'm paycheck to paycheck, but I am a happier person. I'm not ready to blow my fucking brains out every day. And
Shit, what about you?
I get time with the kids.
Shit, but what about you, Danny? Because you be gone a lot too.
He'll ride
That's
home
more
for like
recently,
2 days.
you know,
And
he was
here
home
from
all
his
the day
perspective.
before. I mean, you've been into this job for what, 4, 5, 6 months now, and you have
This
went
year.
from being
This
home all
year,
the
yeah.
time to being on the road all the time.
Do you
What
got
is
to
that doing?
decompress?
It creates. It's kind of hard being away from my kids. I don't have them all the time anyway, but being away from the house, being away from Nancy, being away from you guys, it's just have to suck it up and deal with it.
Just
There's
sitting in
nothing
a
else I can do, really.
hotel room with Zachary and
Yeah,
get by.
yeah, pretty much.
Rough. Zachary's one of his children also, but
It's rough spending time with your kid that much.
what is he, 21, 22 now?
Yeah,
22.
No.
Either way,
This-
he's not decompressing.
He's like 22, but he's the angry 22, Dad.
Think about it, right? You're not just You're not decompressing properly.
Right,
You
yeah.
need your you time
and
too.
we had to. I had to. Yeah, that's basically what it came to.
Yeah.
Like we needed time apart. We're together way too much.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes I feel that way about my son, and I love the shit out of this kid. But I mean, he's around. Sometimes like we went on vacation together. In 5 days with this guy, I was ready to not see that kid. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he is, in a way, he's a mini you, dude.
He is. I'm maybe a little too much like me, but
I mean, you can be annoying, so I get it.
Yeah.
I guess. It's. But I envy the way that your kids want to hang out with you, and I pray that is my situation down the road. Like that's why I'm. We ain't got a big house, so you get 4 grown ass kids in my house, and we're
on top of each other.
Yeah, so I'm like, look, let's put some houses on the other part of this land and let them move in there when they get older. Because I do want them around.
Right.
And I don't want them to ever have that mental stress of I have no place to go, because that was always a worry for me as a kid.
Yeah.
Mom was out at 15 and I always had to worry about making
Right,
rent.
yeah,
I
your mom-
always
your
had to
mom-
worry about my own food.
Right.
Like it
Yeah.
was, I don't want my kids to have those roadblocks, even if it is staying in a littler house on the corner, next to your brother's. You got something
Yeah. Somewhere
you can
go.
always fall back on.
Right.
You don't have that hurdle.
It's also something they can always call their own as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you can get them containers for like $5,000 and pour a pad and drop it on it, and we can start working
Don't
on
be
it
a cheap
together.
bastard. Go get your kid a trailer.
But I mean, the camp. I'm not put a little trailer park on my fucking trailer.
Oh shit.
Well, I was, you can drop like 2 containers, a little bit apart, and then put a roof over the middle and just have a huge room in the middle and a couple bedrooms. It's super cheap, and I got my buddy Ryan has a friend here in Omaha who designs these and
Really?
builds them, and he's got a real nice Airbnb in Fort Calhoun.
That's a container,
Yeah,
It's a container
And
home.
bullshit.
It would.
bro,
yeah.
it's sick.
and it's got the plumbing.
It's on
and everything.
Airbnb.
We should go over there. We should Airbnb that one of these weekends.
We
Go check it out.
we
I think it's
consider
like
it.
I think it's like a
Rate it.
$400,000 container home.
Bro,
If that says
yeah,
anything,
bro.
Yeah,
It's like $5,000 fucking.
legit.
It's remodeled like that.
It was built like that.
like that. Like it's a few years old, but it is badass.
I know. I see some of that shit on the like YouTube and shit when they do them container homes.
Yeah, I didn't
They'll
realize
stack
that.
some on top of each
Yeah.
other.
And
And
put them at different angles.
yeah,
and,
they'll
and
cut out
make
the
some
middles and
crazy-
then frame it. And I'm like, the fuck?
But like you know,
People got a better imagination than that.
I just don't have the vision to see it. It's an awesome
Right.
idea. I just never conceptually put
Yeah.
that together in my head.
I was really like considering doing one of those barn dominium things where you build a big ass garage and
Oh,
put some
yeah.
bedrooms in it, basically.
Perfect.
But I kind of like this. The put a couple containers down and put a roof over it. And it's simple. It's you can one kid can stay in each side of it, and you build two of those, and you're good.
It ain't that simple, motherfucker. Remember, we did your shed.
Uh,
I don't know what you did. but
I did have some metal blow off of that, so I'll have you out in a couple
But
weekends.
did-
Well, yeah, it's actually the
He
roof
did the
stuff.
roof?
He did the roof. I did lose a couple pieces. We had some 80-mile-an-hour tornado, stuff out there. I did lose a couple pieces. I'll have to get
That's
you
all
back out there sometime.
I didn't apply those.
That was your brother, huh?
That was my brother. That must be my brother. Go fuck yourself, Steve.
But wait, I'm getting back to Rich don't do roofs.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
he does when you
We're
pay
going
him.
back to decompressing.
He's like,
we're gonna stay off
I
this
mean,
bullshit.
ultimately, he'll do whatever for a couple bucks.
Whoa! What the fuck? That's what you get.
Absolutely.
That's what you get.
I guess that's the wrong comment.
That's the right part.
He's like,
Steve gets up.
strange for some change.
What the fuck just happened? Jesus.
You know this guy talking like that?
Hey man, hey. I guess this is what happens when we just winging it, right?
Yeah.
We're not just winging it. We're having a good conversation.
We're
I like talking about roofing.
It sounds like you want to do a couple
No,
moves.
I don't ever want to get up on a roof.
But
Fucking, I'm fat. I mean, I'll fall the fuck off. I'll be sunburned. and-
yeah, no, I don't do roofs. I'm too big for that. Like, I'm 300 and some change. Like I don't get on roofs, bro. That's too fall for me to fall.
I mean, yeah, the ladder.
Yeah. Like Rich, you fall, you bounce a little bit. I fall, I go splat. You're like all tough and
What the fuck?
I don't know.
You probably bounce.
Everybody's gonna bounce. What the fuck you
You
talking
probably
about?
bounce.
I don't know. I feel like I am way softer than you, and
So
I'm just gonna mush.
Watch too many cartoons.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Watch too many cartoons.
Jeez.
So yeah, we're gonna. I think we're gonna move over to some news here.
What we got?
And this first one is hilarious. I actually saved this specifically
Were
because
you roofer?
I knew Rich was gonna be here.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna give this a second here. We'll let Rob catch up. We're gonna let
I'm
Rob.
just gonna have you out to redo that.
Nah.
Yeah, we're gonna let Rob
Okay.
catch up here. I just snuck it up on him.
Oh yeah.
So
I see this.
yeah,
That's just weird.
yes.
What the fuck? What is that?
The
Yeah.
beauty of Nebraska.
Oh, that's
So Nebraska, the,
let's say
the
Jimmy
regions.
Hoffa.
What? No,
He's not in a fucking football field.
What are you talking about?
Huh? No.
So yeah, Nebraska suggests, or Nebraska Regent suggests
You said
putting.
Regent.
We need
yeah,
Rich. Can you read
Regerts.
this?
Yeah, you regurgitating, brother?
Nebraska Regent
No
suggests
regrets.
putting fans' ashes under the field. Her idea was dead on arrival. So
Wasn't it about a tax thing? Something
I
about
don't-
taxes?
I don't know. I don't know what it was about. I didn't read the story. I just
did read the
this is
story.
some Husker fan
They
shit.
entertain. Yeah, it is.
I mean, let's put it under the
They-
state.
they
I mean, everything
entertain
else
us.
there is dead.
What we got in the article?
You mean in Lincoln?
Matt, can we
Mhm.
just,
No,
can we
it's in
just cut
Lincoln, it's
Matt's
not dead.
mic? Can we just cut Matt's mic?
Uh-huh.
He just said everything at that stadium's dead.
Yeah,
The football team is dead.
It's been
Yeah,
dead
he
for a
tried to
few
get my
years.
attention. Fuck it.
I mean, they had a volleyball game there a few months
I
ago.
bet
That
the
wasn't
Vikings
bad.
suck.
That
Is that where
is
McCarthy
last year.
went?
Huh?
I bet the Vikings suck this year. Is that where McCarthy went to?
I think they'll be good, but he's
That's
third.
funny.
McCarthy's third string though.
Most Michigan please will tank.
Well, we'll see. I
Not
am
like
a
a
Michigan
repeat.
fan amongst a bunch of Husker fans.
You're not going to repeat.
Except for Danny, are you a Nebraska fan?
I
know you're-
really don't care about college football.
Yeah, I know you're a Chiefs fan. You and Rob got that going.
The only thing he's going to repeat is crying. Rich.
You're a Chiefs fan. Yeah, bandwagon motherfucker. aren't
I've
you?
been a Chiefs fan since
Since what? Since they won?
6 or 7 years old. Since they won when I was 6 or 7. Probably.
I have excuse. I'm from Missouri, so
No,
just
hey, listen,
pulling for a home team.
I was a Rams fan.
Bet you were.
Hey, I started giggling before the rest of it came out. I already
Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
So no,
Oh, I hit a button. I don't know what that is.
That's Steve Flatline.
This is the emergency management services.
oh, it's Strucky.
Oh,
You're gonna
shit.
fucking put that one on there.
That's so funny, dude.
He's like, mark this 24 minutes.
Oh, shit.
So you said you were a Rams fan? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was. I really used to love NFL, but when the Rams left St. Louis, they did it so distastefully that I don't even follow NFL anymore. I used to be a huge fan of the Sunday Ticket, watching all the games but they
The Rams took it out of you?
well they did it so dirty. Let the city of St. Louis. I haven't watched since. I even when they won the Super Bowl, I watched it maybe 2 times that year, and then watched the Super Bowl. The game isn't the same.
I see. I was a Houston Oilers fan as a kid, like Warren Moon
I was just
times.
saying,
Yes,
Warren
yeah.
Moon, yeah.
And yeah, they went to Tennessee and became the Titans, and I have just not cared about pro football so
Right.
much since.
And-
No,
and-
I like Aiden Hutchinson went to Detroit, and I like watching him, and I'm going to watch McCarthy at the Vikings. But I might watch Corum. He's down playing for the Rams, I think. So they lost me too when
Right.
when the Oilers went away, but I was a kid, so
yeah,
I ain't talking about my team. They fucking sucked the past few years.
who's you talking the Huskers? This-
No, no, no,
It's
no,
probably
no.
like-
No.
he's
You got a pro
he's
team?
from New York though. I mean the Huskers. He's talking pro. The Huskers been sucking.
Yeah,
He's
the
talking
Huskers,
about-
like 20 years.
Yeah, he's talking about pro team. Who's your pro team? You like a Giants
There's
fan
a
or
few
something?
of them.
Oh
the
yeah,
Jets, Giants, yeah.
Giants.
Demon?
I mean,
Meadowland Park.
They,
Don't even talk about it.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Old
sure
Manning
that
left
I'm
and-
sure I'll catch some blowback from not being a Husker fan, but most of the people that know me know.
You know what's crazy
Ew.
is this whole state shuts down
Yep.
on a Saturday afternoon when the Huskers are playing.
Yep.
Bro, you can do this way over the speed limit
We suck.
on that day,
We've
except
sucked
for
for-
near Lincoln.
We've
It's all the
sucked
state
for
troopers.
20 years, over 20 years, and people still shut down when the Huskers are on.
Rich usually shuts down my phone calls.
That's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Pretty
Yeah,
true.
So when the Huskers lose,
Hold on. Hey.
no, hold on,
No, we gonna
because
be
they
doing
lose,
good
they
this
lose
year.
all the time.
Like, oh, yeah.
Bro.
I mean, do you still treat your wife?
Nah, yeah, there ain't no domestic violence
No,
going on.
okay.
There ain't none of that going on.
Your drywall says different.
bro.
I'm gonna get up there and do this rough.
Fuck that.
Rich definitely hears from me on the bad Husker days.
Oh, yeah.
That's 100% sure.
So do you give him shit when they had bad Michigan days?
Oh, listen,
Michigan
I
doesn't
didn't know
have
that
bad
until
days,
they
bro.
was winning.
They had a perfect
Michigan
season.
sucked for years.
They did for years.
For
yes.
years.
And I never heard him brag about that
right.
fucking
I didn't
riot.
know
Who,
you were-
who brags about sucking except for the Husker fans?
I didn't even know you were a Michigan
Hey.
fan until like the last
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
years.
Because
3 years.
Because you just
yeah.
walked with your head down.
and Huskers ain't been good since the same length of time. They still suck though.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck about the Huskies. So obviously you guys know I sell cars. And when the Huskers come on a Saturday afternoon, and we can be busy as shit in the morning. People coming in,
It's like ghost
getting,
town, I bet.
it is a ghost town. I fucking hate college football because of that.
Because you can't sell
Yeah,
cars.
because it fucks with
It's
my
like, yo,
money.
they're
You fucking assholes.
oh, see,
kills
the
my
Husker
sanity.
fans are assholes.
Yeah,
Hey.
I I love when they have like a Saturday night game or whatever.
The fuck?
Rob's,
What the
Rob's
fuck?
playing
Yeah.
these stories.
I know, right?
So-
It's
so-
like the wrap it up box.
Stop talking, Steve.
Hold on,
That's the shut the fuck up
Hey,
button.
hey, that's the guy that owes us the fucking the advertising money.
So this was something that happened to Steve on a shitty day, but also happened again yesterday. The
What?
911's out
Outage.
again.
Is it?
All across a bunch of different counties in Nebraska.
Oh, that's crazy.
And
That's
they're
been getting a lot bad lately.
yeah, and they're talking. There's some lawsuits and stuff being filed. But I mean, like, bro, what do? You're dying and can't fucking call
You
911.
call the
bro.
neighbor because the neighbor saved the shit out of me. You know,
Not
but
everybody gets along with their
everybody has-
neighbors, bro.
yeah, not everybody has. Not everybody's blessed to have a neighbor like I had.
Hell no.
You know, she.
That reacted in the time that matters.
Do you want to listen to the short clip they got?
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear what he's got.
Oh, they're gonna explain
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Another
at
outage to
first.
report. Lincoln police say Verizon users may be experiencing difficulties. If your 911 call can't go through, you can reach the emergency line by dialing 402-441-6000. Again, this is here
I
in
remember
Lincoln.
that.
The non-emergency
Yeah.
number
Yeah,
441.
it's no time in emergency to even remember
Well, Lancaster County is not alone. As the night has gone on, more and more counties, in fact, several of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
rough.
inconvenient.
I mean, like, I don't remember the last time I had to call 911, but like, I'm on the fire department out where I'm at,
Hey,
and
it
we
doesn't-
get a decent, like, it's not a ton of calls, but bro, I
Bro.
can't imagine having a heart attack or
But it doesn't matter
Yeah.
how often. Think about it. This has happened. We could probably count.
oh,
on
in the
both
last
hands.
year, bro, in the last year,
we could
it's
probably
uh,
on both hands in the last
10
5
times.
years that it's happened frequently. You know what I'm saying? We count on probably 10 in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
But think about the last 30, 35 years.
Well, that's because we all had ground lines.
yeah.
Exactly.
But we all had ground. You know, in
The landline.
Landline.
Yeah,
Has anybody
that's
got a
it.
landline today?
You know, I pay for a landline because it's all bundled. I don't even know what my number is. I don't even know if I have a phone jack in my house. To be honest, I don't think I've seen one.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what it
Dogs
is.
loves you too.
Right. Take my money, you guys. All right.
You try to get that next promo.
we're gonna, but you got to get the phone though to get the
Well,
internet.
hey,
There.
hold
That's how
on.
they get
What
you.
about your roommate? Well, you know, your old roommate. Well, hit up his old man and hey, I need a fucking better deal. This is bullshit.
Yeah, man, it's a lot frequent now for these 911 outages, and there's no explanation of how to contact medical services.
He just told you 444.
cool.
The number
6,000, I guess.
the number that Steve forgot.
Right. Well,
Exactly.
correct. What when I had that stroke, when I stood up and I couldn't use the right side of my body, immediately I knew something was wrong. Faith, I was blessed to have faith there, but I wasn't blessed enough to have fucking 911 work that day. You know what I mean?
It's wild to even think about, let alone happen.
So, bro, if she wasn't there, ultimately you're fucked. If you couldn't call 911,
Yeah. I guess I
and
didn't even
Faith
think
isn't
about
there,
that.
dog, you're
Yeah.
out. We ain't even having this conversation.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you're right, man. That would have been.
Yeah, but that's
I
how.
wouldn't be sitting here today. You know, there's a friend of not a friend, somebody that works in the car business. He had a stroke about a week after I did. They found him, so the guy has his mother's passed. You know, single guy. I don't think he has any kids. He had a stroke, and he was on his floor by his door for 3 days before anybody found him.
That's sad. This just literally means you've
I mean,
nobody checking up
we're
on
being
you.
missed.
It's like, damn.
It's sad and it's scary.
It is
and,
scary.
bro. That could have been you.
Now I got it. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, do you think you could have managed to get to your phone?
yeah,
So,
Yeah.
so you could have at least made the call had you been alone, if it was available.
There you go.
which unfortunately that night it was not. But you know, I would have gotten a hold of somebody, right?
Yeah,
But not everybody
is
you
that
know,
lucky to even
not
be able to do
everybody's,
that.
you know, not everybody just loses their right side of their body. You know, they can still use the left, and yeah, man, I don't know that if faith wasn't there, I guess I never thought if faith wasn't there, I probably wouldn't be here.
Ain't
Right?
we love you.
Or
Faith.
or
we
if
love
you're
you,
here,
sweetie.
or if you're here, you
Well, yeah, but
your cognitive
hey, absolutely.
functions wouldn't be all
Absolutely.
intact.
I would not-
You'd probably still
Thank
be in
you.
a therapy
Hey,
and stuff.
can I get one?
You're right there.
I know. Go ahead.
We're talking about a
fuck?
serious fucking thing. And he's like, "Can I get one?"
Can I get one?
But
Give me
no,
that.
obviously, I mean that's I until right now, it has
That's-
happened
that's shit to
almost a
think
year ago. I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
You know that would have been
And that's sometimes the unfortunate happening of a lot of people out there. You got these services down. They're long. They can't even call. I mean, what? So, what do?
Yeah.
Drop dead.
Well, bro, if look,
Well, you got an iWatch.
If
on,
I-
don't
if
you?
I'm
That
in
would
your-
probably
if I'm in
alert-
your
911's
situation-
down, they'd call the next person. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got to set up.
Yeah.
I've got to set up in the event. You know, what I'm saying, God forbid that something like that happens. You know, a car crash,
If-
something like that.
if I'm in your situation,
Yeah.
the closest hospital to me is West Point.
Huh.
And
no shit.
yeah,
So
so,
how far is
I'm
that?
20 minutes, 25 minutes.
I've been to your house. I just didn't realize it was that far. I mean, I knew it was far, but
30 minutes to Blair, 30 minutes to Fremont, 25 minutes to West Point.
So they must have some good medical services because in the event.
Well, I'm not saying I would want to go to West Point.
No,
it's
not
the
you.
closest hospital.
Not you, but anybody. Like, so that's a 20-minute shot. So that means the paramedics themselves, they must got their work cut out trying to.
cover
Keep
a whole
somebody-
bunch of-
Bro, you have no idea how scary it is in that ambulance trying to
Mm-hmm.
keep somebody the fuck alive.
Yeah, I don't know either.
yeah.
Even driving the motherfucker, you're so worried about what's going on behind you and trying to pay attention to the road and make sure you're not taking corners too fast or things like that to send everybody sailing. It is a full event, bro.
Man, I never. Yeah.
So I mean, you're
But
you
if
know,
you're
and we're volunteers, man. You're looking at whoever showed up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have the credentials to be trying to say, you know, I'll get you the machine, but I don't have the training to try to really. I mean, I got some CPR, but like, I'm not. I'll drive.
You know.
Yeah.
You know.
They know when I show up, I'm driving the
You
ambulance.
don't know how to use the defibrillator.
I mean, I'll bring it to you. I can strap it on, but I.
Strap it on.
Yeah, buddy.
You just had to take it there.
I'm always going to take it there.
I bet you
Yeah,
are.
Mr. Stonewall himself.
He's gonna take it there.
I'm going to change my name on this. Stonewall.
Stonewall
Stonewall
Stoner.
Stonewall Strokey.
Stonewall,
That's it.
Stonewall Steve.
Oh,
You
Stonewall Stoner.
fucking guys.
So yeah, let's switch gears. Something a little fun here.
What we got?
We find another python?
No, you might have,
Just wants
buddy.
to see it.
Just a hot dog this time, Steve. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
This dude likes weenies in his mouth.
Well, so, man, I don't have my phone at the moment, but I did. There was some story about kids eating hot dogs, in the effect that it has on them. If kids eat 3 hot dogs a month, it was something.
All the preservatives or something.
Well, I'll send you the video and you can share it with with the other folks. But something, God, I think it had something to do with cholesterol and all this and that. And I'm so sorry. I wish that I had access to my phone
Right.
to,
No, it's-
to
I'm
share
kinda
the
trying
story. This is crazy though. I'll show you guys when we're all done.
It's probably scary as hell.
It is scary.
Well, this is, we have those hot dog eating contests all over the country.
Mhm.
Joey Chestnut and all that
Oh,
stuff.
Joey Chestnut. Did you see that this year though?
You got
Joey Chestnut was not allowed to be in the.
Yeah, because he went vegan or something,
No.
or just wanted to eat some kind of hot dogs.
You want to eat veggie dogs?
There it is. Yeah,
Is that what it was?
yeah, he wanted to eat veggie dogs.
So
Huh.
And Nathan's is like, oh, we don't make veggie
right,
dogs. dog."
right. So Nathan's cut him out. Didn't allow him to go on the hot dog eating contest this year, and we all know. I don't know. To me, on the 4th of July, this Nathan's hot dog eating contest. I love seeing chicks fucking smash down wieners all day.
my
You know what I mean? Who doesn't like that? No, it's-
Isn't that for after the fireworks?
He said, "Who doesn't like that?"
who doesn't like?
Maybe
Who doesn't like the hot tour?
You know, bro, the whole hot Tua thing, you got me at the Tua, but it's
that's
the
him.
that I'm like, don't loogie.
No, I want that,
man.
I want that back of the throat fucking spit.
I don't want that. Yeah, keep that.
Oh, you're a fucking liar.
No,
You're
I'm
a
good.
fucking liar.
I'm good.
I see your license plate.
I'm
So
good.
much
You
to
fuck,
say.
it's the wife's license plate.
Rich and
all right?
I know it is. I know it's the wife's license plate.
Yeah, they just want to see you make these sound effects. Go ahead, continue. You two
I didn't make
motherfuckers.
any. I said I.
You talk about back of the throat, brother. I like that back of the
The
throat.
back of the throat spit.
Rich, I will see what I can get conjured up out of that little bit there. So Chicago and Patrick Bertoletti
Yeah,
scarfs down
you need to
58 hot dogs to win Nathan's famed eating contest.
So
Bro, I
That's
can't
like Steve's house
imagine.
on a Saturday night.
I can't
You knew
imagine.
that was coming after me hanging upside down on Saturday nights, bro.
Oh, you did. You did get him on the hanging upside down on Saturday nights.
All numb and shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I did
Oh.
what?
That's because that was drink number 5.
We'll have to show him the short
He
after.
forgot what he had said.
Oh, yeah. I guess I don't know.
You know you fucked up, right?
Steve's looking at me about to
You
swing.
know you fucked up.
So, but 58 hot dogs, dude.
That's too much.
Bro, I would be ready to puke.
Chestnut did those. He did a separate challenge on his own
Of the veggie dogs?
of the veggie dog.
All right.
I didn't realize that it was the veggies dog, but he did 58 hot dogs in 45 seconds.
I think he did
Or
72
no.
total.
Yeah,
So,
he did 72 and it wasn't 45 seconds. It's a 10-minute contest in like 7 minutes and 50. Or 7.5 minutes, not
Yeah,
50,
yeah.
fucking 30. He had already hit that 58. We all know Joey Chestnut.
Nobody gobbles a wiener.
Nobody
like
gobbles
Joey.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble.
I can't imagine eating that much, dude. And like, ugh.
they dip them in water and shit.
Yeah,
like
I know.
what the fuck's going
Some
on?
of them eat it with bread too.
Hot dog flavored water. Remember that CD?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
I remember that girl.
You remember that?
You remember that girl?
No.
Hot dog
Holy
flavor
shit.
So like
CD?
drinking hot dog flavored water. Apparently. Hey.
Yeah, we'll leave that
Bunch of
one alone.
freaky shit going on here.
So we're more, whiskey. We aren't really wine drinkers necessarily.
Have you drank a glass of wine in the last 2 years?
To be honest, I've
I
never
have.
had it.
Never
I
drank
had
a
a
glass,
sip and was like, it tastes
Have you?
gross.
What's that? Drink wine?
glass of wine.
It's rough. No, they've never been never
I
been
have.
able to do it.
Recently?
About 3 months ago, yeah.
What about you, Danny? Not a wine guy. I'm not a wine guy
It's
either.
different.
So
I've tried it and just spit it right back out. So now I'm good.
Yeah.
He's a spitter.
yes.
Wow.
So swallow it,
What
huh?
the fuck is going on? in
So
this
these
camp?
dudes in Mount Vernon, Washington, found perfectly preserved century-old wine. Well, it says cherries, but it's wine.
Hey, bro, that's hooch.
Bro,
That's hooch. I don't give a shit.
so is that sat there and just got more
Fermented,
and
just
more fuck
All those,
like you take a
honey-
sip and
honey-
it just rocks you.
100 years of fermentation.
You better get a spoon for that shit.
I mean, bro, look at the picture behind you. They're digging bottles out the dirt.
I was there on some school trip back in high school.
You were
No, it was
where?
probably
You were
middle
here?
school. Mount Vernon, yeah. It's
Where the fuck is this at? Where's Mount Vernon?
Virginia, I believe.
Washington.
Washington, yeah, it's Washington's it's Washington's Mount Vernon, bro, but I believe it's in Virginia. Scroll down, I might tell you.
It might be up Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
Damn, y'all went to Virginia on school trips?
It was pretty good. It was like a big ass.
I don't know. Y'all
Greyhound
remember
bus.
those fucking school trips.
I couldn't even go
Maybe
to the
I
fucking
wasn't.
zoo.
Yeah, they were like, this dude's in special ed. He don't need no fucking school trips.
they took you to the zoo, bro. I Oh, I lose my shit. He walked into that one and gave it up.
Yeah,
on
I don't
himself.
remember a single school trip.
No,
That's
seventh grade, maybe.
No, I don't know.
Elementary every year, last day of school, we walked like 2 miles to a park, and it was park day. That's about as good as it got for me.
That was field
I can't
trip.
imagine going to
The only last
Virginia
fucking
for a
field
school
trip I remember was going to the fucking water
It was
treatment
Millard.
plant.
I mean,
The fuck is a trip, bro? The water treatment plant. I don't want to smell shit.
Right.
Yeah, Rich.
I went
He
there
went
too
to
with
Virginia.
Millard. That was
You
with
went to
Millard.
water
You
treatment.
must have been
Shit
Millard, probably.
cakes.
Yeah, well, it's out.
Yeah, well, yeah. I went to that shit plant too with Millard. It was at Kiewit though. I think it was.
You went to the
I think
shit
it was.
plant?
Millard.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Where were you at?
Yes.
Scott, when you went to Virginia or what?
That
No,
was
that was
field trip,
Kiewit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess
So
you
was
know,
the shit plant.
I was
It's special.
See, I was still in Gretna in Lincoln in Southern
I was
That
probably in
makes
Boy
sense.
Scout by then. I don't know.
I don't remember class trips, especially to Virginia. I would have.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I
I mean, I might try a
I'd have been in
taste of
trouble.
this. I might try a taste of this century-old wine.
It was whatever year that Crossroads came out by Bone Thugs and Harmony. That shit just came
Like-
out for that trip.
oh, I was definitely in Boy Scout then.
Yeah, a long time ago. What did
Wow,
you
I
say?
can't even remember.
94.
94?
Yeah,
I wasn't even.
You remember
94
years like
Cro-
that?
I remember that.
I wasn't even here in
I
Nebraska
remember-
yet. I moved here in 95.
No, 90. No, Crossroads.
It'd be 93 or 94.
No, I think it was
It's later.
95. 95 or 96.
Six.
Yeah,
Because I
you're
moved
right.
here
Because
in
it was my
95.
8th grade year at Millard. Yeah, it was 8th grade. You're right, Steve. It would have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm doing that. Yeah, you're right. Damn, that's wild.
But anyway,
I smoked too much pot in high school. Clearly, I don't remember that shit. I remember the song. I
Yeah,
don't remember
hey,
the
hey,
year,
function-
dog.
You're a smoker, functional
I
alcoholic.
smoked-
I got
yeah.
a good memory. You don't.
Apparently.
Yeah.
There's a Chappelle quote there. Marijuana affects the memory. I clearly
He
smoked
might
too
have
much
been
in high
onto
school.
something.
I clearly smoked too much in high school. So you guys, you know how I've talked to you about I don't keyboard warrior or get into these
Yeah,
Facebook
yeah,
fights because I get angry, and I will travel to come whoop your ass.
Fuck you up.
Essentially, yes. This man apparently is my spirit animal
Why?
because this
Man
New
flies
Jersey,
to Florida?
this New Jersey man flew to Florida to attack another online player.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Some of them deserve it.
You know,
Bro.
absolutely. Yeah, you know, not. Yeah.
Look, with the internet-
this is video games, right?
With the
Yeah,
internet,
don't fucking
people
matter.
have become comfortable saying whatever they want
Yeah.
to you
Yep.
and not getting their motherfucking
Fucking teeth kicked in.
Yes.
Right.
Bro, I promise you.
Yo, that shit was in stereo.
Why
We
you
said it
yelling
in
at
the left
the
headphone and the right headphone at the same time.
I feel the same. I feel like these kids, not even kids, just people in
People
general,
in general.
are not used to. When
Repercussions.
we were kids, we didn't have internet
Right.
like it is now. If
Oh,
you-
we'll show up 20 deep at your crib and fight
yeah,
you.
if you want to say something, say it.
I think we all knew.
Say it face to
I
face.
think we all knew if we said something out of line, there was a good chance we're getting our ass whooped.
Right.
Like, that was just the way it was.
Well, but I mean, nowadays they got you've heard of swatting, where these
Yup,
fucking,
yeah.
I have heard of that.
they'll have the police come
it's just bitch shit.
raid your house because of a video game.
Man,
How
that's
do you
look
do
for
that?
clout,
I would
bro.
rather have you
Clout
show up
chasing.
and try to whoop my ass than call the SWAT team.
Bring you and all the homies.
Yeah. Like let's all fight in the front yard. I'm good
Man.
with that. But,
But
don't
this,
send the
I mean,
police.
that's us though. I mean, we're we grew up in the 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I mean, an ass whooping. We all know what an ass whooping
Yeah,
feels
it's
like.
going
I don't
wrong
give a
ways.
shit. I don't. You can say or you be a tough guy, but we all know what an ass whooping feels like. Growing up in our
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Gage is 14. Ain't never been in no fisticuffs.
right? Which
Yeah.
is crazy
Yeah.
because by the time I was in 3rd grade, I was whooping people's asses and getting my
Yeah.
ass whooped. You know what I mean?
Steve was fighting over the slide on the playground. But we all, like, that's how it was, though. in
He
He
elementary
was
school.
stealing.
That
he, was,
shit was-
he was stealing pudding cups at boys.
Oh, you're a push popper,
Is
huh?
that what you call him?
He
He was
said,
a push popper.
"You're a push popper." No, we didn't have push pops. No Bill Cosby shit going on. You know,
So this dude flew from New Jersey to
hey,
Florida
I love this guy. You're right.
Yeah.
This guy is the spirit animal.
to attack a dude with a
Hey, bro,
hammer.
hit the
Yeah,
fucking
bravo,
applause.
bravo.
You wanted to
Yeah.
say-
Yeah.
Let me
Give
go
this guy
back.
applause. He
There it
fucking
is.
deserves it.
Yeah, flew to
deserves it.
Florida with a hammer.
Damn.
It beat this kid's fucking brains in.
Well, he was going. I don't. He is charged with attempted murder.
Oh,
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Oh,
has
yeah,
been
he did
charged
the
with
business.
attempted second degree.
Well,
Oh,
so,
shit.
but it just goes to show you can't
he
fucking.
he
you
had a
can't-
mask on. He showed up. He was going to do it,
But
and
you know where he fucked up though? He probably told the kid, he's like, "Fuck you! I'll show up at your house." Blah blah blah. This kid probably got scared. He started spitting out the address. I know where your mom lives. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Because I'll scare the fuck out of somebody like that.
I know where your mom lives.
the sheriff in Nassau County was like, "Some things you can't just make up.
Right.
Like this
No.
is, yeah."
You're gonna be playing, man.
You know, they
There's
had never
still some
met-
people who live by the old school code. You
I wish
can't
they
be
told
saying
us.
that
I do
shit.
wish they told us
Very
what
few
game
live.
they were playing.
Oh, is it?
Like Call of Duty or some Halo bullshit.
No, Call of Duty, like they've been crazy on Call of Duty since the Call of Duty chat rooms, bro. They
Yeah.
say some things in there.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but my kids told
So
me.
I don't think this came from Call of Duty. I think this was like a World of Warcraft or something. And
Oh, you got motherfuckers fucking waving magic wands and
well, I
shit.
mean, he went down there with a
I'm
hammer.
gonna show you my magic wand in a minute.
Pause.
But listen,
I'm out.
you fucking
Wow.
you show up with a hammer. That's about business.
I got a
This
hammer
isn't-
that throws
hey,
things.
This is personal. I just want to beat your fucking brains in,
That-
right? like this isn't a fucking. I'm gonna shoot you from 100 feet away, right?
Bro, this dude told his mom he was going to visit a friend, flew to Florida to fuck.
Oh, this is a young kid.
bro.
He was raised by gangsters.
He's dissect of the family.
But, hey, but my thing is, hold
He
on.
was
So
raised
he
by the
flew.
real.
Hey, look, he flew with a hammer.
No, he bought it. He bought
he
the
bought it at the hardware
hammer
store.
in Jacksonville.
Oh shit.
He bought the hammer at a local hardware store in Jacksonville, 35 miles north of where he was going to meet.
Yeah.
Oh man, they
Go
tracked his
find
ass
him.
down there
Bro,
with
that-
facial recognition and
but-
shit.
Yeah, well,
They probably did. And once he bought the hammer, it flagged him.
that was personal.
So, but
He
he
must have
did
said
he
something about
did
his
get a
mom.
hold of the dude. He did get a hold of the dude, and as they were fighting, the dude's dad came outside and helped, save his life essentially. But he had several head wounds that were life threatening from this hammer. So I mean, dude did inflict some damage. But
That's definitely a fuck around,
this
find
is
out.
just kind of a
Right.
statement for people. Like we're all
Yeah, you don't
we've
know.
been in the house too long. We're stressed from work and bills, and
The
like,
kid is fucking
bro.
16 years old that probably did this.
man, I'm saying
20.
Hey,
I'm not sure.
But
people got
would this 20 years ago in our day, would this have been news?
no. I mean, no. It
No?
probably would have showed up, got his ass whooped.
Yeah, with 1,000 people
like-
watching.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, now it's online and people
Yeah,
can see it,
now
but-
it's World Star and fucking.
Yeah.
and-
That's one thing. I see these kids fighting nowadays, and we've all done plenty of our own shit. Now everything they fucking do is recorded. We didn't have people with phones. We had people trying to stop the fight, not record it. You know what I mean?
no, for
It's
real.
it's a different day.
All right.
It sure is. It sure is. So we kind of had touched on this a little bit on the last show. Officials warn about swimming in Nebraska and Iowa lakes due to E.
yeah.
coli.
I saw that.
We talked about them. We're dumping millions of gallons into the river, and with the floods, it's coming in from other angles, and
Shit rolls down the creek.
15 beaches in Iowa and 10 in Nebraska elevated. Oh, there's the key word. There is elevated
So
E.
it
coli
always
levels.
happens, folks.
So there is
Oh, that's
always,
fucked up.
yes, sir. There is always E. coli,
Read the fine print.
but currently it is elevated.
Mm.
Yum.
That's a good way to catch that. Yeah.
So
So it was either a lake or pool.
recently,
Oh, wow.
we started using those Brita filters. Again at the house, in 15 years ago, I remember my little brother saying you can chew the water. Yeah, I mean you can chew the water in Nebraska, right? I was pouring this fucking drink the other day out of the fridge, the Brita filter water, and I was looking at it as I poured it. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna drink this shit because I felt like I could have chewed the fucking water. I mean, just
Calcification.
It's fucking disgusting.
I put a whole house water filter in.
Did you?
If I don't change it every 30 days, it's
fucking
disgusting.
I mean, it's so the shit that they're
Bro,
putting
and I
in-
still don't drink that water. I just put that filter in so I could shower. I still buy bottled,
Do you?
like 5-gallon bottles of water, like to pump out of a machine. I bought it at Walmart.
Well, it's not milk, right?
Let me find the 5-gallon milk jug, bro. Let me find that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We know you buy 10 gallons of milk at a time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So Faith is over here in the corner doing her news research, and we got a picture of this gamer that flew. We'll see if we can get.
Oh,
this.
was he raised by
Tw-
gangsters?
20 years old. I mean,
Oh,
Steve, Jesus.
Let me see that.
What's he look like?
I'm gonna stop this.
Yeah.
He's young. Young.
Leave this one alone. I was thinking there's like some 20-year-old Italian kid that
No.
No.
this motherfucker's Asian.
Yep.
20-year-old Gangnam Style.
Bro.
Bro, he pulled up Gangnam Style.
So there are 14.
Oh,
There are
shit.
14 Iowa lakes and 10 Nebraska lakes.
Oh, fuck.
No swimming.
Ooh.
DNR, Nebraska Department of Resources said, get out of them.
Right. But
you will die.
Blair had a boil.
Yeah,
thing
they had
for
to boil
days.
water.
Yeah.
I actually stopped at Dairy Queen there in Blair the other day, and they couldn't do gravy for their shit because
You
of
buy
the
gravy
water.
at Dairy Queen.
Yeah, to dip my chicken strips in. I don't like ranch, so I dip my shit in country gravy.
Yeah. Gravy.
It's not the gravy you drink.
And that's it, folks.
Fuck you, man.
The baby gravy.
510 Productions. Long bus, short thoughts.
This
That was
fucking guy.
definitely a short thought.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
that was good. So
Matt didn't have any green. Oh, shit.
Yep.
okay, so this was kind of funny to me. I actually, the wife sent this one into us here, and because it was funny to me. There is a
What's her name?
they found a
What's her maiden name?
they found a turd. They found a fossilized human shit
Fossilized shit.
What?
measuring 8 inches long,
Shellfish nut and nuts.
and it was 2 inches wide.
Oh,
Man.
Bro,
fossilized shit?
a
Sound like a
fossilized
colon
shit.
cleanse.
Bro,
Jesus.
so,
The fuck?
Your wife saying you this? What the fuck?
Sounds like a fucking enema.
bro, whoever
trying to
this
tell him
fucking
something.
Viking was, bro. Oh
Yeah.
man, you
Discovered in
yeah.
1972.
yeah, discovered in 1972. So this has been on a shelf. They are
piece of
have
shit.
saved this fossilized shit.
A piece of shit has been on the shelf since 1972.
Wow.
That's
Bro,
fucking
So the shit's kind of outdated.
You're at like 52 years. This piece of shit's been
Oh
sitting
my
on the
God.
shelf.
piece of shit.
So yeah, that's
Oh, worms. What the fuck is this? Hold
buddy.
on, hold on.
I just saw that
you
they.
know, you know all the shit that that's been coming out recently. You know, they're talking about all the parasites and all this and that. So parasitic.
They're talking
The
about what
presence
he's
of
eating.
several hundred parasitic eggs. So this.
He was riddled with intestinal worms.
Well, hold on. So this is 50 years
what
ago.
the
They
picture
found
was.
this piece of shit. But when was it? When was it? I'm not trying.
So when did somebody take it? Well, I mean, bro, if they found
I'm
it,
just saying.
no, you're right. If they found it 50 years, how long does it take to petrify poop?
50 years, I guess.
Ain't none of us fucking qualified to answer that shit. So let's
No. But like, are they saying when this piece of shit is?
Steve,
Bro, you got a piece of shit on this.
Steve, check it out.
I don't think they have an
I
actual.
see it right here. That's
Okay.
fucking
They,
disgusting.
they don't have.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah, piece of shit.
it's over here. This,
Danny, that's what Matt's been
Oh,
talking
so
about.
they say
bro, you see it over here on the right.
Hold
I'm
on.
watching it, dude. I see
Are they
it.
saying when this piece of shit is from?
The ninth century.
And we had parasites in us back then.
Yeah, bro, because they're probably eating raw meat and shit back then. You don't know you got to cook it back then. You're just eating to survive. You're a fucking.
In the 9th century, we didn't know we had to fucking cook meats.
The 9th century, bro. We're in the 20th. These motherfuckers are eating Tide Pods.
21st.
So are we. Oh, wait, not us.
No,
What are you,
This generation.
they didn't have Tide Pods in the 9th century.
No, they did not. But I'm saying, in the 9th century,
Yeah.
they were even dumber than we are now. And these
I'm gonna
motherfuckers.
say more
and
primitive.
a lot of the people now are dumb as hell.
You know, the problem is that we have not been by.
God damn. Oh, damn. Was that out the
I got
nose?
some Coca-Cola in my
That
drink. You fuck.
And that's
I'm
all,
sick of the
folks.
drink.
So I turned around and looked at my camera, and there's just a huge shit there. I just looked at my camera, and the whole screen.
That's got my
Bro, it's just a big piece of shit.
Yo,
I've been looking up here, paying attention to shit, and I looked down here, the whole screen.
Gotta do it right.
Don't snort, Daddy.
yo, that's the second time.
Your nose burns like fuck. Oh shit.
I'm gonna have to switch my spots.
You already took a shower today?
You spit on me.
Oh my God.
This is not
Oh my
okay.
god.
Yeah.
Well, usually you're spitting on him. At least
This
you
is
switch it
exactly-
up.
This is- Oh,
That was fucked up.
bro,
All right.
take the piece of shit off.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that was a good way to end it.
Now that I have seen that, great.
What?
And I actually just realized we're at an hour and 7 already.
oh shit.
Like, where the hell did the time go?
We're talking about shit.
Talking about shit. Shooting the shit.
Bro,
All types of shit.
I looked down, made contact with my phone, and seen it. The whole screen is just this long, and I'm like, that's what everybody's been looking at for the last 10 minutes.
I
Big
mean,
piece of shit.
That's why I was like, Steve, check this out.
I can see it on my screen.
Yeah, nope.
Matt apparently couldn't.
I haven't been looking.
Hey,
at
hey, old fashioned with Coke.
Oh shit!
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, fuck. All right, dude.
Matt got some.
Goodbye.
Oh my god!
oh shit.
Oh,
Having too much, bro.